This conference will now be.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, I understand only three people responded. Guys, your name I are here. Simple. It will give the picture to me how to start, what examples I should take, and a lot of things. My only concern is freshers. Okay, freshers are included. My examples will be different. So that's why I'm asking. Please let me know your name and why are you here. Nagraj, Kirti, Venkatesh, Prasanna.
Hi, hi, good morning, sir.
Good
My
morning.
name is Nagaraj.
Finance.
I have 4.7 years of experience in for non-IT. Sir.
Okay, okay, good. Now you are trying to move to IT, right? Okay,
Yes, yes, yes.
okay, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
morning,
tell
sir.
me. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Shweta. Yeah, I have
Nice.
2 years experience of non-IT. So
Okay,
I want to move to IT field right now.
okay, okay.
Uh,
Okay, so 10 minutes over. I usually spend 10 minutes. If people are not responding, okay, slowly will come to know. Not an issue. Yeah, but I got whatever needed for me. Yeah, I got it. Now let's start the first class of Python. So we call it as demo class. So that's why in demo class I usually take explaining about Python, basic of Python, what is exactly information about Python. Okay. So if you have any doubts, don't take it as a demo class. You can raise now. We will talk. We discuss internally if you are not clear anything. Okay. So GVR, who is the author of Python, so he's creator of Python. But the initial history of Python is in 1981, he was in Park. Guido van Rossum, he was in Park in 1981 in Netherlands. He was thinking like, actually he's really into software and he's a programmer. So he was thinking, so what are the languages we have currently? That time we have C, Pascal, Fortran, etc. So he was thinking Pascal, everything. So he was thinking like, what exactly we have in the industry and what are the problems with the current languages or scripting language or anything. So can we get out of it something which is new and which resolves some of the problems what are existing right now? So that's the way he started thinking. So then he created a team with 40 members, having team and he started analysis requirements and lot of things. Finally, in 1990, he created the first version of Python, that is 0.9.2. So he took almost 9 years to implement the first version of Python. So Python released in 1990 with version 4.9.2. Can someone guess when Java released? Year I'm asking. Don't Google it, just guess.
1990, yeah, 1995.
1995. Any other guess? Anybody? When I say guess, you can say 2200 also. I don't have any. But I want someone is talking. Okay, you understand what is my requirement?
Nine-
Yes, to yes,
1995
son.
only.
1995.
5.
So yes, 1995 is correct. So who is the super senior here? Python only. Python.
Python.
Python release.
Python.
But why
Yes.
people are talking about Python only in the 2005 onwards? Earlier, why everybody going with Java only? Why people start talking about Python last 10 years on? Why? Everybody. Okay? Everyone starting about Python, starting journey, everything, fresher, everything. They are saying Python only. But in 19 series and 2001 and all, everybody joining in as a fresher. Even if he's a fresher, he's joining Java Institute, not Python. That time we have only Java, SQL, Oracle, and then .NET.
Java is famous for enterprise grade applications. That's why Java famous. After 2005, these IoT and all are came to picture. So IoT, they look for the programming language which is very simple. So that way, for IoT framework, people using Python.
Why
So
IoT took simple language?
because the IoT is very complicated, right? So they want a language which is everyone understood, and they want to be very simple. So after searching, they found Python is suitable for IoT. So this is what my
No.
understanding. I'm not sure
Yeah, no,
exactly.
but that's what I want. I want someone is talking. That's what. I don't. I mean, I need an interaction in online class. But really, I hate the online class. Really, frankly, because everybody silent. I don't like it at all. So I want someone to talk. Yes, you are 100% correct. Right. So 2005, as I said, we have only four technologies. Now we don't know how many technologies are there right now in IT industry. So monthly we are getting more excellent items, excellent tools, uh, whatever, excellent languages also. So they are creating internal companies creating their own languages. Okay, that's also we will talk. Okay, so Java released in 1995. So people are having a, I mean, you can ask someone who are not known anything, but everybody say Java release, but then only Python. Then after that Python release, that's when how Python is very popular. It's a basic answer we get. But actually, 1990 is Python release, but Java released in 1995. But if you go very internally, Java also released in 1990 only. If you go beyond that, if you go very internal to the Java, you can see that Java also released in 1991. But with the name, different name, it was released actually. But the naming started in 1995 as Java. So before that, there is a language. That language only is converted into Java. That's why we call Java released in 1995. Actually, Java also released parallel. Okay. Now, so it's a very rough figures I am giving. In 2012, 2002, to uh, 2016, if you see the top 10 languages and all, so Python position was 60. So Python didn't get a chance to have in top 10 languages. But now, so it slowly decreased. I mean, in 2020, it was like 8, like that. Okay. But now, 2022, 2021, if you see any websites, you see that Python occupied the top 10 position. Okay, occupied in top 10 list. And that is also some websites, they are saying top 1, some websites, they are saying top 2. But anyhow, we are happy we got, I mean, Python is in top. But most of the websites, if you observe, Python always in top. So the first position is Python. Then started with other languages. Java anyway will be there, no problem at all. Java is always top 10. Now let's talk about, this is the whole thing about Python. Now let's talk about bit more about Python. Okay, so one real story happened to me only. Okay, the first point is Python is Python is beginner's language. What exactly means beginner's language? Simple. You want to start a software technology learning, whether it is development or testing, doesn't matter. You want to come into software. Plus, you are very much interested to do a programming. Plus, you are very much interested to use brain beyond the developers. Then, the first option, world agreed that you go for Python. It's not statement by me, it's a statement given already by the world saying that if you really want to go this one, now please choose Python. That's why who are in freshers, who are in state of, they have knowledge experience, they want to come to IT, and you choosing Python is best option. Maybe someone advised you, but yes, you did the right job. It's beginner's language. Everybody agrees that it's beginner's language. And plus, you don't need any prerequisites to start your learning. Maybe someone says C language requires, C++ requires. Some people always think that Java also requires. No, not required. You need to know only one thing, that is how to operate Windows system. Anyway, that is everybody knows. Even fifth class standard guy also now is working in Windows system. So that is not a prerequisite now. That is coming by default. So the only thing is what? You need to spend some time to learn Python. It's business language. It is clearly approved. Now the second point is how it is created. So Python is created, right? Or good of Androsim prayed God and God given them. No. What exactly in 1981 to 1990, what exactly they did? Any guesses? What exactly they did during 9 years of the whole journey?
They are implementing
They
what
are
exactly needs.
what exactly need? They are but they are implementing means what exactly they use to implement. So you have to implement a software. This is very important. You need a software. You want to implement a language. Yes, you need a language to implement that. There is no other option at all. There is no other option at all. If you want to implement, definitely that is in software industry. You need a software to implement. So what language of code Python, the Budo Van Drosem team used to implement Python. So they have used C language. It's not given a directly gift from God to the GVR. The whole team spent on writing the code in C language to create Python. So anyway, C language is there, right? So why do we need Python then? Because they have used C language only, right? So why do we need Python then? We can directly use C language itself, right? What would be the reasons?
C language has several restrictions in writing the code, so they want to overcome those restrictions. That's why they created Python.
Okay. Any other
Restrictions means,
guess?
yeah, in several code blocks, it will be very complicated writing code using the C. So
One more. One more guess. Srinivas, you said that C language is used to create Python. Now my question is, why don't we use C directly? Why do we need C? I mean Python. Any
By
other guess?
using the C language, it will take more time to writing
Mm-hmm.
the code. That's why
Okay.
we want to decrease the timing for writing the code. That's why they are creating the Python.
Good. Good. So India New Zealand match starting tomorrow. So you came. I mean, you are out of the house starting at 8 o'clock, but now you are in rush to reach home to watch the match. So you came to home 8:15. Time is 8:15. Now TV switched off. Now what exactly you looking for to switch on the TV?
Yes.
Remote.
Remote only. Huh? Remote only. But very unfortunate thing is you are just 5 feet away from the TV, right? Just 5 feet only. But 99% people always look for, they always search for remote only. If it is not finding, still they look for remote only, right? They still can operate if we go to the TV, right? Why? Because operating TV is C language manually. You have a remote in your hand, that is Python. Simplest form. So manually go to TV and operate is C language. Now operating the TV with remote is Python. The life is completely become easy because of Python. Yes, whatever our friend said, yes, exactly correct. Lot of complications are resolved in Python. So a man is going with C is definitely there is something beyond Python because we know have a package readily available that is Python and very easy. Let's compare. If C language code is 200 lines, now same program if you give it to me, I will write in 10 lines. And also with the excellent readability option. And readability is very big problem in C language. But coming to Python, it's very. Now third point, it's free and open source. What is the meaning of free here?
Anyone can download and use it readily. No need to
Yes,
pay any license fees.
correct, correct. So anyone can use it. Download and directly you can use it. Now what is the meaning of open source?
So open source means the code which is used to develop Python is readily available to anyone. So they can make modifications according to their standards.
Correct,
Also, uh, they can verify the code if they feel anything is anything implementation or enhancement is needed. They can give suggestion to the community or developers.
correct. Open source meaning we are giving the code as part of your download. The way we implemented, we are not hiding. How we implemented, we are not hiding. Guys, we are giving how we implemented. So people who are more interested than writing, than finding, I mean finding some issues, then they will definitely go in the code and check for the code. If they see that there is a problem, then they will report to GVR saying that sir, your code has a small problem. Why don't you correct it? And also, your code is taking 10 seconds of time, but if you replace the code with this code, it will take 4 seconds. There are a lot of things maybe exist in the existing code. So that's why we see a lot of versioning in the Python. So now the Python version 3.22 something. Okay. So there are a lot of things are possible if you give it in the open source. Okay. So because of open source option, because of lot of suggestions from lot of people, the current version of Python is 3.11.4, which is released in October. See the journey? It is started from 0.9.1. This is here. Why this much of version change? Because of open source. If it is not open source, the next version comes with the sessions from the GVR team only, because nobody seen the code, nobody observed the issue center. We see so open source is the best option. If in future, if you are really going to implement something and you want to release it to the customers or world, then you need to please make sure that is open source, so that people watch your code and observe any issues, then they will report. So that you will get some idea, okay, this map can be replaced, this can be replaced, okay, good session, good session, good session. If it is a bad session, you can respond. All websites are there to give report to the Python people. I think we have observed, right? Your tools also will have internal website or something. You can report to them. They directly, the people from the team directly, they are responding in the charts now, saying that, okay, we are fixing that, we are fixing in this release, and it is already fixed in this release. You can upgrade. Lot of things are happening. Because of open source, it gives lot of opportunity to the team, to the developers, to the implementers. Clear? So people who are freshers, who are non-IT, please don't worry. These are just technical terminology we are using to explain about Python only. We haven't really started Python. Don't worry. I will definitely hit you saying that please start concentrating now. Okay. This is just explaining the whole history of Python. Okay. Don't worry if you don't understand any terminology here. I will let you know when to start digging that word. Okay. This is just demo class. Don't worry. Now definition of Python. Yeah. Now definition. Python. So if someone asks me what is Python, this is the way you can answer. Okay. But after completion of my course, I will ask everybody what is Python. I will ask very basic question. I want to see how people respond. Okay. Now definition of Python is high level, general purpose, interpreted, dynamic, object, oriented language. So Python is high level, general purpose, interpreted, dynamic, and object oriented language. Now let's talk about word by word. So what is high level? High level language. What is high level language?
Like languages are two types, high level and low level. So Python comes under high
Yes.
level. Yeah, which means
Okay.
which is mission understandable language.
Machine understandable language. Okay. So what exactly this mean? So if you want to understand high level, it is better to start with low level language. What is low level language? So let's say assembly language is one of the low level language. What exactly assembly language? Okay, let's say forget about this is low level language. Knowing about low level language, I mean deeper is not required. Okay. Just two lines are enough. So let's say what is assembly language code? Okay, one system you written assembly language code. Now you take the assembly language code, put it in another system, it will not work. Why? Because low-level languages are tightly coupled with your system. So if you are implementing one language, I mean the language, low-level language code in the system, that will be understandable to the system only. So that is machine understandable code, which will not be moved to the another system because that machine will not understand you. So if your real code is implemented in low level language, there is no deployments, there is no server somewhere, there is no cloud, lot of things won't be exist in the world. Because in the Hyderabad, you are writing the code, you are deploying in US machine. They are picking the code from the Git repository, then they are placing there. Then that is working fine. But if it is a low level code, it is not possible. Okay, now what Python is saying that we are not dependent on any machine, sir. You write the code anywhere and run the code anywhere. We are not platform dependent. We are platform independent. So operating system. Let's say you are joining in my company, assume every formality will be done. I mean, HR, everything. But only one thing they will ask you. That is providing the laptop. They will ask you, sir, which operating system you are comfortable? Linux, Mac, you want Ubuntu, Windows, everybody, anything. So based on your option, they will give the laptop. Though he's still working for Python, they are asking this one, meaning any operating system, Python is okay because Python is high level language. It is platform independent. We are not dependent on any particular system, particular OS. You run anywhere. That means Windows system, you write the code, deploy in Ubuntu system, it will work. Write the code in Ubuntu, put it in Mac, it will work. So everything works because of Python binaries. Because the way the Python implemented like that, we are high level. Sir. Why? What exactly happening in between? Yes, there is a component in Python. When you download it, you will see that the component first reads about your operating system. Oh, okay, this guy is using Mac. Okay, let me behave like Mac system. And the same component, if you are, it is in Windows, okay, this guy is using Windows. Okay, let me use my different program to understand Windows. So the component is taking care of converting your code to be machine understandable code. Because the way Windows machine understand, the way Mac machine understand, the way Linux machine understand is completely different. But your code is same. See, your 10 lines code is same, but the way your code is understandable to the machine is different. The different system, different thing, your code should be converted to the machine understandable code will be done by the component provided by Python people. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. What I'm writing, you write your Python code only. Converting to machine understandable code will be taken care by the Python component. Clear? So that is high level language. But nowadays, everybody is coming with high level only because it is a very big problem. Because you are writing the code in India, if they want to put that code in US machine, if you are writing the code in low level language, they have to pick your system there only. Someone should come to India, bring that system and put it there. Then only it will work. So there is no low level language code at all nowadays. Now, what is general purpose? Any guesses?
So So general purpose is anyone can do, like automations, and everyone can do that, right? So that kind of thing.
Ah, any other guesses? General purpose. This also, if you want to understand general purpose, we should know DSL. So DSL
Sorry
means
to
common.
disturb. Hello. So,
Yeah,
so Python is a low, high-level language or low-level language?
high level language. They are not
Okay.
dependent on particular OS or particular machine. You can write anywhere, run anywhere. Take the code, put any system, it will work. You don't need to do anything,
Platform
even one.
independent.
Yes, platform.
Okay.
Okay. So general purpose language. So general purpose language, Python is general purpose language. What is general purpose language? So if you want to understand general purpose, before that you should know what is DSL. DSL meaning domain specific languages. What is domain specific languages? Any guesses? Any idea?
It will be restricted to certain domain. For example, if healthcare is there, so that particular language is used for healthcare alone, so it should not be used for other domain, like insurance or
Hmm,
banking.
correct. So in the internal companies like big companies, Accenture, IBM, Infosys, we always feel that they are using whatever technologies we know. No, no, that's not correct. Actually, there is R&D team in the company with 50 members. For the higher companies, yes, they have their R&D company. What they do, okay, whatever developers are facing common issues in our company for our domain. Okay, what are the common issues they are facing in our company for our domain? Okay, let's create a language. I told you already, if you want to create a software, you need a software only. So what those 50 people will do, they will take the existing language, they will create a new language that is suitable for their purpose. So for their Infosys purpose, for their IBM purpose. So the domain and the language is tightly coupled. So let's say IBM created their own package, their own software for their internal purpose. So if IBM gives that software to the Infosys, it will not work. Why? Because that is created internal to their domain, IBM domain. If they are giving the language to the Infosys, they cannot work because their Infosys domain is not suitable to the package. So they are tightly coupled. Domain and the language is tightly coupled. Let's say coming to the real world, healthcare domain, there is a software. If you take the healthcare domain, okay, then put the insurance domain, it will not work. Okay, because the language is completely dependent on the domain, and domain is dependent on the package. So both are tightly coupled. Replace anything will not work. So they are called domain specific languages. Okay, now very internal. Oracle and SQL, MySQL query standard. Anybody aware?
Yes, universe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they are also domain specific languages. Why domain specific language? Can you use MySQL query in Oracle?
No, it won't
No,
work.
sir. No.
No, it won't work. Gone. That's all. Can you use MySQL query to add two numbers?
Sorry, sir.
Can you
Come
write a
again.
program? Can you write a small program using MySQL query to print something, writing two
No.
numbers,
So,
adding two numbers like that? No,
No, sir.
so
No, sir.
no. This is only completely MySQL only. If you have a MySQL database, then your MySQL query works. If you take MySQL database and put the Oracle database, your MySQL will not work. That is. So they are also called domain specific language. Here, what is now what general purpose is? Sir, we are not particularly Oracle, we are not particularly MySQL, sir. Python is general purpose language. You take any domain, our program definitely works for you. You write the code in Python for that domain. Yes, my program will work. You can write the program to work for all the domains. Yes, that is also will work. That is dependent on you. That is code is in your hand. You write the code the way it works for all the domains. We are for general purpose. We are not completely committed to one particular domain. No, sir. We are for any domain. You take any domain, you can write the code in Python. That is good for you. Or you are working for three domains. You want a common program. Yes, you can write a code in Python that will work for all three domains. We are not stick to one particular domain. We are general purpose language, not DSL. This topic, the interpreter will talk for 5 minutes, then I can stop. I will stop and then we'll do the next discussion. So can you guess what is interpreted language? So before going to the guess, when you're coming to the Python classes, have you seen that in Google? Did you check that what is Python? Let me tell you. So C is a programming language. This is the title. Can you tell me same title for Python? Python is a, did you see in Google or anybody told you about like a line like this? Java is programming language. Can you tell me what is Python? Python is scripting language.
I could see Python
What?
is a programming language. It was created by Gurio van Rossum and released in 1991.
In Google, right?
Yeah, Google only.
Okay. No, actually, Python is scripting language. Internally, you can call it
Correct.
programming language, but the title is Python scripting language. You can't see Python is a programming language anywhere as a title. I'm saying as a title.
Hmm.
So, which title you feel powerful? Which title you feel powerful?
I feel programming language is powerful compared to scripting.
Powerful compared to scripting. Okay. Any other guesses?
So, it is also given in Google like it is object-oriented language, so it can be more powerful thing
Perfect.
as we
Java.
all working on an object-oriented,
Yeah. So
and
yes, this is
given
the
in Google
common
it
mistake.
can interpret
Okay. Yeah, because we are talking about titles, okay, not anything else.
and
Okay, so let's say you just completed my session and then you just come out, your friends are there. Why are you learning scripting language? They will definitely ask you, why don't you go for programming language? Because of titles. What is your answer?
Scripting we can use
If
everywhere, Srinivas, because to automate a small task, we need a scripting language. So mainly programming language used to create a high grade like enterprise level applications, like enterprise and web application. Whereas in scripting, you can automate any tasks like anything which is comes in our work.
okay, okay, yeah. So this is the main thing. Lot of people not aware. Okay, lot of people not aware. Even myself before joining Python. When I was in Java, really I don't know what is the difference and what it, because I've got an opportunity, then I started digging, and after starting the online classes for Python, I started digging that. then I understand this title is very powerful than C and Java. The title I'm saying. Let me tell you one basic difference, then you will understand which is powerful. Okay. Now, if anybody knows shell scripting, Linux or Ubuntu? Sorry, anybody knows C language? Just asking, it's not mandatory. Anybody knows C language?
Yes, sir.
Anybody knows C?
Yes.
Okay. What is the file name of the C after creating a program? What is the file name would be? Let's say my file name, my first program. Then what should I say? Dot. What is the file name of the C program?
Dot C.
Dot C. Okay, your program is ready. How to execute this program? Any commands? This is the command from. What is the first command you run? GCC first program dot
First
C.
program dot C.
So after executing this, you see the output, or you need to execute one more command. You need to execute one more command saying first program something. Then you see the output. This is the C language. Now anybody know Java? First program dot Java. Okay, program is ready. If you want to see the output, what you need to do? Java C,
Java
first program
Java
dot
C.
Java. Then Java. These are the commands I'm talking. Okay. Then you see the output. Anybody know Linux script or Ubuntu or anything? What is the scripting language called for Linux? Shell scripting.
Shell.
Shell scripting, right? So let's say my program name, scripting name, first program.sh. Now, can someone tell me how to execute this one to get the output?
Dot slash or
Anybody know?
sh first program dot sh.
Sh space first program.sh.
sh.
Then you see the output, right?
Hmm.
Now tell me, C language is a programming language. To see the output, how many commands you are executing?
3 commands.
2 commands.
Hmm.
Okay, this is the output. Now Java is a programming language. To see the output, how many commands you are executing? How many commands?
2
2
commands.
commands. Shell is a scripting language. To see the output, how many commands you are using?
1 command.
Which is powerful. Now
Shell
Python.
scripting.
Hmm. Python. First program.py. Python. Now Python is a scripting language. You don't know anything about Python, but now tell me how many commands required to execute Python?
1 command.
Ah,
Python space programming name.
this one command you are saying because of the
Scripting
title,
tag.
title, title. Daily a developer do 100 changes of Python, any file, right? If they really go for executing these 2 commands, 100 into 2, 200 commands. But for Python, 100 into 1, 100. This is I'm telling basic difference to understand. Lot of things are there. In future 2025 XYZ language is coming. If people say XYZ is a programming language, what should come in your mind first? Oh, XYZ language 2025 they are releasing. They said programming language. That means what? Okay. If we need to execute that program code, how many commands we need to execute? 2 commands. If someone said 2025 we are releasing XYZ is a scripting language, what should come in your mind first? Oh, okay, one command is enough. Anybody know Bash script? Windows script? Sorry? Anybody know Bash script? Writing the script in Windows.
No, Srinivas, I have bit
Hmm.
idea.
That is batch file.
Bad. Hmm.
How much so batch is script I told you already. Now how many commands required to execute batch script now?
One.
See, you don't know anything about batch script, but you know how many commands are required. Yes or no? That is
That is scripting language.
scripting language. So this is power. I'm not degrading the quality of Java and C, but scripting language is very powerful to the developers. Scripting language always helpful to the developers. Company, customers, clients, that is different. Okay, scripting language is very, very friendly with the developers. They do lot of help to the developers. We'll talk internally later. Okay. Now we have another things that is a dynamic and object oriented. We'll talk later. I mean tomorrow. Now let's see what is my class structures. So we have three things: core Python, advanced Python, and then web application framework. So here we are talking about Django. So then advanced Python are OOPS concepts, regular expressions, and threading, and then database connectivity. And core Python, complete core concepts of Python. So after completing this course, I am sure you are the one of the developer of Python. And second one, you can implement your own website. You can create your own website after completing my course. But the only thing is you need one guy to help you to writing the front end code, HTML or JavaScript or anything, Angular JS, anything. Why? Because we are not, we don't know how many, I mean, the developer things and all, right? The front end and all.
Wha-
The only you are the
What is
complete
what is
pure back
Django,
end
sir?
developer.
Hello.
It's a
What
web
is
application
Django?
framework. Yeah, it's a web application framework using which you can implement your websites. You can create any web application. Uh, uh, it's it's like Spring framework in Java like that. In Java terminology, you know the Spring, right? The Spring is there in Django.
Yeah.
Coming to Python, it is web application framework. Structs are there, right? In Java, that is exactly equivalent to like. So, any questions? And very importantly, this course, I mean, 2 months course, 45, 50 sessions like that. But this is completely go be like that only. But I'm expecting more questions from you. I'm not in a hurry to finish the course, but I'm expecting more questions. Silence, I don't like it. Okay, make sure for freshers and non-IT guys, don't worry. You just spend 1 hour with me. But after that, I give programs to you, questions, entry programming questions. My thing is completely different. You can't compare with other trainers also because the way the questions and the frame are completely my own experiences entry questions, my students' experiences. Because once my student goes to the interview, he will come and call me and say that these are the interview questions that they asked. I am writing down all the questions. I will share with you as a program based on once we complete the topic, then I will ask the question that. That is a programming question. You need to write. So you need to spend at least 3-4 hours in front of the computer to learn Python. It's not like we are completing the session in the morning. That means we are complete. No, we are completing the session. We can say that is completed only after you spend 2 hours with the topic with you. Yeah, your questions, anything. Anything in your mind you can ask. If you are not asking any question online, yeah, someone is trying.
Srinivas, will this curriculum include NumPy and Pandas as well, or that is different concept?
That is different concept, but definitely we'll talk. Okay, definitely we'll talk. I will explain what exactly NumPy and some SciPy are not included. Okay, but I will tell you.
Okay, Srinivas. And how will be the opportunities after completing this course? So I know, but I want to make sure everyone aware of it. That's why I asked this question.
Oh, okay. Thank you for okay, okay. So coming to the opportunities, freshers and anybody, let's say freshers and all. The first point is you choosing a Python path is completely good decision. Because if you see, because I'm seeing the profiles of freshers, if I see the profiles of freshers, I see always Java, C, C++ like that. Because my project is completely Python. If I want to take a Python fresher, then I'm not seeing the fresher with resume with Python. So my team understand that okay, if any fresher comes with basic knowledge of Python, we can take, we give training. But we are not finding the profiles with Python as a fresher. So you choosing the correct path, you just highlight Python as first in the resume. Then put Java, C, C++ is okay. But highlight Python. And also your program, you're putting the projects, right? Make sure that is in Python. And if you really want for both, then create two resumes. One is for Python resume as a fresher, and second one is same resume with Java. So you get more opportunities. But you're doing as a fresher, still, still you want money. Okay, so we have opportunities in US. I mean, US people are there; they are getting jobs. So if you work for 2 hours for them, just 2 hours for them, they will give you 30,000 minimum to 50,000. What they do actually, everybody knows, I think, right? It's a freelancer thing. So they get jobs, but they don't know how to write the code. They will give you the laptop on site. You just connect remotely, and they will give you the requirements. You need to understand and write the code. If you perform well in with me in my course, definitely you will be in a position to support them. Just 2 hours, not more than that, up to 5 days only. So total 20 days, you will get 30 to 50,000. So what is the advantage of because of this? You will get the real time experience in Python. You will get the real time project experience in Python. And coming to the
What is
experience,
threading?
guys, huh? Um, Threading is like what we say. I mean, I'm fetching for simplest understanding. So a task is there. Um, it is a man can complete within 30 days. But a task is there, any task, not only programming task. Okay, a man can complete in 30 days. But you want to finish it in just 5 days only. What exactly you do?
They can hire more people to complete that task.
Ah, so they can hire more people. 6 people they will hire, and these 6 people start the work parallel. So that is threading. A man is doing that is not threading. 6 people are doing the same task is threading. So what is the advantage out of this? Saving time.
Yeah.
Saving. Okay, now clients are asking same thing. So how many days you can deliver this item? If we say 6 to 6 months, why don't you hire more people and finish it in 4 months? They're ready to pay the money. Simple. So coming to the freshers who are non-IT, so still they can have putting the fake experience. And what is the I know that 90% people feel afraid, like what exactly happens if I put fake experience. Don't worry, I will take care of everything. Resume preparation, and who will give the fake experience and the best, and I will provide the information to you. The only thing you just too much what you need to do, concentrate on Python course and spending time in the house. Don't worry about this experience and all. Okay, I will take the interviews also for you and how where you are, just to explain where you are. I will give the problems. I mean, what exactly you have the problem when you are facing the interview. I will definitely understand, and then I will give you the complete guidance to get the job as an experienced person. Of course, 3 years experience now people are getting 8 to 10 years. Okay, so that is enough. And after joining in the company also, don't worry if you have any thought they are saying. Don't worry. Uh, you can say I will do it. But if you have any thought, you can just give me a call. I will explain how to start the code. But all these are possible only I see the progress in my course. I will definitely give the program to you, right? So I will make you write the code with me only in the class itself. Then only I will understand, okay, you are suitable for fake experience. That means you have the capability, but unfortunately you joined in non-IT or you didn't get the job within 3 years or 2 years. But now, fortunate thing, you know the programming. Yeah, that's enough for the thing. Any other?
Srinivas, are you providing parallelly any project related issue?
That's what. Yeah, very fortunate. Sorry, very unfortunate thing is demo classes. Everybody asked that to projects and all. But I observed that if I'm giving a question today, after one day, only two, if out of 10 or 15, only 2 people are responding with the output. So other 13 people are not writing the code at all. If at least 50% of the people are writing and giving the code, then I'm give a project and make them to work. But nobody is doing like that. Let's see with your batch. Because you only do it and I'm giving project, you will take a whole headache. That's okay. I will assign to that. That is also possible. And last one is, if you want to really getting the experience, yes, I have a lot of website ideas, and I will make you to write the code. I have a one front end also, one front end helper also, so he will write the front end code. You will write the back end code. I will explain you. I will be the lead. I will just explain the requirements to you only. You need to implement as a team or as a member. Anything is fine. So real project experience. But this is completely
Oh,
dependent on me, not myself. I don't do anything. I'm telling you, I don't do anything. It's not like in America, they give you a project and you do the code based. No, I don't do like that. I'll do the one by one, phase by phase. This first 15 days you do this, the next 15 days you do this. Like
okay.
any other questions? I'm done my side. And make sure if you have any question, please raise there itself. If you keep that question with you, you can't understand my next session. That is for sure.
What is threading and multi-threading?
Both are same, just the name only. Because I'm very lazy, that's why I didn't write that multiple. So one person is one thread only. So multi meaning 6 person, 6 threads. See, man are same, right? One man, 6 men. The man is called thread. One man is threading. Multi-threading means 6 men.
Okay.
So database connectivity meaning you can connect a database, either Oracle or SQL, anything by using your Python code. That I will talk in advantages part. We are still in the definition phase. Still we are left with few. We'll continue.
So using the Django framework, we can design the
Implement that.
framework and Hello?
Yes. Yes, you can implement websites.
Websites.
Yes.
What is
Uh,
a framework actually?
Hmm. Nice question. Is it okay if I talk more? Because that comes in the advantages part, that's why.
Okay.
Okay? We'll talk definitely. Because we have an advantages part after this definition. I will choose this NumPy, SciPy will be covered there. Your thing is also covered
Srinivas, I have one question.
there.
Yeah. Can we use like a React.js or something, some other framework with Python, or only we need to use Django?
Whatever you say, React is also different. Okay, but you can use Django with
Okay.
React. Yes, you can use.
Mhm.
You can use. That's all, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Bye. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.